Everybody knows that Bangkok is a massive, massive city. It is sprawling, it is busy, and it is relentlessly urban.
But what many tourists don't know is that there is a lot of green spaces in the middle of this sprawling city. Let's go check them out.
Hi, we're Jeff and Angela, and we're Pure Detour. Last year, we quit our jobs to travel the world full-time. This month, we'll be exploring and eating our way through Bangkok, Thailand.
And we're starting here with Benchakitti Park. It is right in the central business district here in Bangkok. And we are starting on the east side of the park, which has this large man-made lake. We're gonna have a little walk around it. The lake is really cool, but I think one of the most striking things about it is like how you can see like the whole skyline of Bangkok in the background.
So the initial plan was to walk along the lakefront the whole way, but that sun is blaring out there. So we've ducked back into one of the interior paths here where we can get a little bit of shade. Super graceful.
So this little part of the path has like all of this exercise equipment along it, so you can walk down the path and get a workout. And then it's got all of these little like pillars where it will tell you what exercise you need to do next and give you some pointers for keeping fit.
All right, so that first little section there is only one portion of the park. You come out of there, you cross the road, and you're into another little section. Check it out.
So I read that this part of Benchakitti Park is called like the Benchakitti Forest Park. It's kind of more on the west side, is quite new, and some of it opened as recently as this past year, 2022.
Yep.
And apparently on some of this land there used to be like the major Bangkok cigarette manufacturing factory,
Yep.
Right? So I think this is probably an improvement over what that used to look like.
This side of the park is actually pretty cool. They have this whole elevated walkway that you can walk all the way around this park. It's such a beautiful space, and then you look off into the distance. I'll show you here in just a second. Nothing but cranes set up all over the place off in the distance where they're building the city up north.
Wow. What I really like about it is that all of these elevated walkways are like over like wetlands that they've built here, right? So you can see like we've passed like all these frogs and dragonflies and like so many different kinds of birds. So it looks like, you know, it's like all the trees and the greenery and the wetlands are like doing a lot to like be the lungs of the city, right? While it's also habitat to all these really cool city creatures.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool place.
It's amazing, right?
We are leaving Benchakitti Park now, and we are heading to one other park. It's called Lumphini Park, and they are connected by a pathway similar to this raised platform that we walked all through here in Benchakitti.
Yeah, it's over a kilometer away, and the whole way they're linked together by this pathway. Let's go check it out.
Vibe changes quickly as soon as you leave Benchakitti Park on this walkway. How you feeling back there, Bo?
The thing about this pathway, though they call it the Green Mile, it's mostly because it's just painted green. There's really not a lot giving you shade around here. It's hot.
It's pretty hot out here. The Green Mile, I think, took a little bit out of us. We're taking a break now. We have arrived at Lumphini Park. We're going to show you this place as well.
And we found some water. Just notice this sign here to beware of the monitor lizards. On one of our food tours, our amazing guide Tom said that these guys used to actually catch and eat his house cats, so we need to keep our eyes open for these guys. And this is Lumphini Park. Lumphini Park is named after the birthplace of the Buddha, and it was the very first public park here in Bangkok, built in 1925. I can do that. Told you so. So when I first saw this statue, I was like, man, this art piece is really resonating with me. And then I realized why. It's because it reminds me of myself when I trip going up the stairs.
So, it took us about 2.5 hours to get through Benchakitti Park. We've made it over here to Lumphini Park, and we are starving. We haven't eaten all day. We heard that there's a little food spot here in the park somewhere. So we're gonna go check and see if we can find her. I'm trying to follow this little guy over here. We're coming over here by the food court, and that big old guy right there. That scared the shit out of me. Food court, all closed up. We're getting the hell out of here so we can get something to eat. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit chunky now after seeing that big ass monitor lizard. I'm not even willing to walk over and along the grass there on the sidewalk. I'm staying in the road. And these giant ass lizards are everywhere.
All right, I've seen enough lizards for today, so that wraps up our tour of two of Bangkok's biggest green spaces.
Yeah, really, with the green spaces that are here in Bangkok, it's just one of a million reasons to love this place.
Yeah, awesome city.
Yeah, it's such an amazing city. So you guys be sure to like and subscribe so you can follow along and see what else we get up to here in Bangkok.
Bye.